All right. So how did you like 19? It's a little different than the other class, huh? What, interest 10?
It's the first time of me.
So you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
It's a little bit harder.
A little bit harder, but I can know more when I do the exam.
Yeah, and still lots of good topics to learn about the world. And how's Mimi Milo today?
I feel not very good.
Oh my God, how many times have you told me you don't feel really good?
I think I'm not remember.
You don't remember? I do. Like 3 out of every 4 times. No, I don't feel good.
Because today is a rainy day.
It's a rainy day.
I can't come to my friend's house and play with her.
Why? Because it's raining?
Yeah.
But they have this invention. It's called the umbrella.
But I'm not allowed.
You're not allowed to use an umbrella? So your parents don't want you to go because it's raining?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. I can see. That would be a bad day. Can't go hang out with your friends. You're on summer holidays now, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Ah, so have you got any plans for the summer? Anything you're going to study or anything you're going to do different? You're going to go anywhere? Holiday, anything?
I don't have a plan yet, but I think I have to make some marketing planning.
You should make a plan. You're already in the summer holiday now, so don't wait too long. Next thing you'll know, you'll be back at school.
At August.
Yeah, it comes fast. All right, so we are going to do our test for interest 19. So this is different than the tests before. You have your outline of how we're going to do the test?
Yeah, I have.
All right, so you had a chance to review some of the questions to get ready?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. It's not difficult. It's just a little bit more structured, a little bit more of talking, social interaction, some basic questions, a solution discussion. So you're going to have to make a choice and tell me why. And then after a little bit of reading comprehension with some simple questions, which is what we did in the class. So it's not difficult. Not difficult. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Let's do it. All right, part 1, social interaction. Topic 1, rubbish. Question number 1, do you think recycling is important? Why or why not?
Yes, I do. Because if we don't recycling things, the world will fill up.
The
with
walls
trash.
will go down.
Will fill up with trash.
The walls will go down. The walls?
Walls.
The world. The walls?
Yeah. World.
And the world. Only one. Only one world, not the worlds. Just one. Our world.
And because the world will get in trouble.
Yeah.
Filled up with trash and it's really stinky.
It is. It's dirty, it's stinky, and it attracts rats, and it's not good for anybody to live in a bunch of trash. That's true. I agree with you. All right. Second question. What kinds of garbage, do you think are more harmful to the environment?
I think the non-recyclable and non-biodegradable are the trash take a very long time to decompose. Are the kind of rubbish are harmful to the environment.
Stuff that doesn't decompose very well. Yeah. So what's an example of that? What kind of stuff?
Like plastic.
Plastic. Yeah. What do you think plastic hurts the most?
I have seen a lot of video talk about animals get in trouble by plastic trash.
Yeah, the plastic trash, especially the oceans. That is correct. Or I mean, that is a very true fact, I should say. Third question. How can we help make people understand the importance of recycling? Because you see people throw stuff out the window all the time and they throw their garbage everywhere. How can we help make these people understand the importance of recycling?
We have to show people the consequences if people don't recycle.
Show the consequences. That's right.
I think practical experience is in education or real life can work.
In education and
real life and in real life.
Oh, in your life experience. Okay. All right. We're going to go to topic 2. Topic 2 is danger. What do you believe is dangerous for people? Now, we can talk about anything. Talk about in the city, in the country, at school, anything at all. Food, anything you want.
I believe that internet disaster, fake food.
Internet and fake food?
Fake food disaster are dangerous for people.
Is dangerous for people. Is your microphone like in front of you or is it in your laptop? Where's your microphone?
Because my headphones don't have microphone, so I think it's
talking to the computer. Oh, okay. All right. So try to speak directly towards the monitor so I can hear you clearly. Okay. So you said internet and fake food. You mean like processed food, junk food?
Junk food. And disaster.
And?
Disaster.
Decisions.
Disaster. Are you here?
The what? The what? Disaster?
Yeah, disaster.
Ah, disasters. Okay. Natural disasters. Can you name a few natural disasters? Vietnam gets one every summer, every year. There's a season for it. What's the natural disaster that comes through, that often comes through Vietnam?
Like flood?
Yeah, it causes floods, heavy rain, and the hurricanes that come through. Typhoons, I guess they call them here, yeah, because it's specific. Yeah. What are other natural disasters?
Earthquake.
Earthquake is one. Can you think of another one? What happens to Japan a lot?
I think it's earthquake.
Well, it is actually. It is an earthquake, but what is it when it's an earthquake under the sea or under the ocean and it creates a big wave? What do you call that one? Do you remember? Starts with a T?
Tornado?
Tornado is like a hurricane. Tornado is a land hurricane, yeah. Tsunami.
Yeah.
The tsunami. All right. Okay, question number 2. All right. Well, it's good that you mentioned internet because, yeah, it can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. There are good and bad people everywhere. What can people do to be safer on the internet? What's the number one rule for internet safety? People that you meet that are strangers. What's the first thing you should always do? Or make sure you don't do, I guess.
We should alert some kind of weird link. We should not click on that link.
Oh, okay. Sometimes links can be dangerous because it can cause viruses and stuff like that. That's right. But I was thinking more like when you're in chat rooms, for example, and you're talking to strangers. What is something, because you're going to talk to different people on the internet. Everybody does. But what's a safety tip? What is something you can do to be safe? Make sure you don't do.
Don't show any things that send to phone numbers and address.
Yeah, personal information.
Personal information. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, that's what they call it. If you can talk to people in chat rooms, you're going to meet people on not TikTok, but like what are the ones that we chat sometimes, like Facebook and Twitter, and you can talk to different people sometimes. Yeah, those ones. You don't want to give out personal information. Yeah, it can be used against you. Another thing too, when you get older, is that one of the big scams on the internet is people saying they're in trouble or trying to trick you to give them money or bank account numbers and stuff like that. So you have to be very careful with all of your personal information. Yeah. All right. Third question. Now, I know you're just a teenager, so you haven't got many years of experience, but you have a few. In your city, has the traffic on the streets become more dangerous in the last few years? Is it more dangerous in the streets now than a few years ago?
Yeah, I think it's more dangerous than before. This year, I saw the traffic accident in my town become more
Higher.
Yeah.
Or more frequent. Frequent's a good word to use. More frequent or more frequently. Yeah. Why do you think there's more accidents now than before? What do you think?
It's just because people don't obey the rules of traffic.
So more people are disobeying the traffic rules.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think maybe there's more drivers and more motorcycles and more cars, maybe?
And in my town, there are a lot of car and vehicles.
Vehicles. Yeah, all kinds. Trucks, buses, motorcycles, cars. Yeah. All right. There we go. We got warmed up a little bit, answering some questions, giving a few reasons. Let's move on to part 2, solution discussion. All righty. Part 2, solution discussion. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Your school wants to raise money to help victims of natural disasters, and it has organized 2 different events. Which would you like to take part in and why? Why would you not choose the other choice? The 2 choices suggested are, number 1, you ask people to sponsor you in a 15-kilometer bike or bicycle ride. Or you can choose 2. You wash cars and motorcycles outside the school and charge money for it. Which would you decide to take part in?
I choose the first choice.
Okay. You choose riding the bicycle for 15 kilometers.
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Why?
Because our school wants to raise money to help victims of natural disaster.
Mm-hmm.
And natural disaster caused by the ex-house gas by car and some vehicles like a motorbike. So I think I will ask people to sponsor either
The bicycle ride.
15 bicycle ride.
All right. But the question is, why would you choose to ride the bicycle instead of washing cars and motorcycles? Why would you pick that one? Because they're both to raise money for natural disasters. The question is, why do you pick the 15-kilometer bicycle ride and not washing cars and motorcycles with your friends?
I think bicycle is eco-friendly than car and motorcycles.
Eco-friendly. Oh, okay. All right. So it's better on the environment. Okay. Well, that's a good answer. That's true. So then give me a reason why, which you already did, but I want to hear you say it. So why not wash cars and motorcycles? You say it's not eco-friendly. Why?
Because the organized say about natural disaster. So we prefer bicycle than cars and motorbike.
Okay. All right. So I'll give you a little example of how, because this is the first time we do this. So that's okay. And what we're going to do, we're going to be doing it like this from now on. So when you answer this question, you should have said, I prefer to do number one. I would do the 15-kilometer bicycle ride. The reason would be because it's very healthy. I like riding bicycles and I don't really like washing cars. Why would I not wash cars or motorcycles? Well, I already said I don't like washing things. Maybe I'm lazy. Or maybe it would be too hot outside cleaning cars all day. Or maybe because of the environment, I don't want to encourage people to ride their cars and their motorcycles around. So why would I want to wash it? Something like that. See how I gave a positive for the one I chose and I gave reason. And also a reason why I don't want to do the cars and the motorcycles. See how I did that? Okay. So next time, that's how we'll do that. So now we're going to go on to part 3. Yeah. Yeah. Crisp packets. That's the same as potato chip bags. Yeah. The bags that you open to eat the potato chips, that plastic. All right. So we just read that article that we had in our lesson about the family that is recycling and how proud they are on how little they waste. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. Number 1, why was it difficult to put the lid back on their dustbin?
Because the dustbin is full to the top with crisp packets and color plastic.
Yeah, all the stuff they've used. Do you remember how long they've put the garbage in that dustbin? For how much time? Is that just 1 week's garbage or 1 month's garbage?
The dustbin, the family's rubbish for a whole year.
For a whole year. Can you imagine in your house only having one dustbin and all your garbage only one for 1 year, and you only have one dustbin? Could you do it?
It's hard, and my parents wouldn't care about it.
It would be very difficult. Yeah, that's a lot of recycling, but really good for them. The second question. Why did the family stop using plastic bags? Why did they stop using plastic bags?
Because 2 years ago, Richard and Rachel Strauss and their daughter Verona read an article about plastic bags and how they cause pollution and harm sea creatures.
Yeah, it's just creatures. That one's weird. It's confusing because sometimes we have words like reality, and we say the in there. But here we don't say creatures. We just say creatures, sea creatures. Sea creatures are a reality. Good. How do they shop for food now? This must be different from before. So what do they do differently?
When they buy food, they reuse their own bags each time.
Yeah, they don't use the garbage bags anymore. They use their own, reuse the bags. So they use the same bags all the time. That is right. Okay. What about the daughter? Why does she only buy one bag of chips a week?
Because she chose the biggest packet.
Why does she only buy one big bag of chips or crisps a week?
She buys the biggest packet she can find.
Why?
Because Verona loves crisps. If she bought a bucket of crisps a day, she had to throw away lots of plastic.
So instead of 7 little bags, she only has one bigger bag. So it's less plastic to throw away because some plastics don't recycle very well. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't make potato chip bags, the plastic, more recyclable. Must cost too much money, I guess. All right. Did the family create a website? And if yes, why? If no, why not?
The family made a website.
They did. Okay. Why did they make a website? Create. Why did they create a website?
They hope that other people will read it and reduce their waste.
Yeah. That's good. No, that's very good. Do you do any recycling at home?
Sometimes, because my rabbit is really thirsty, and I don't want to touch to the rubbish. I just throw the rubbish when my mom decides me to. But sometimes I recycle too.
Yeah. I usually try to help them. We'll put can or plastic and cardboard in one bag so that we know that the people will come by and buy them and things like that. So we do our best to recycle as much as we can. It's a good habit to have. With more people on the planet, it makes a difference if everybody recycles a little bit, at least, for sure. All right. So how did you like 19? It's a little different than the other class, huh? Interest 10?
It's the first time of me.
So you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
It's a little bit harder.
A little bit harder, but I can know more when I do the exam.
Yeah, and it's still lots of good topics to learn about the world. Is it nice to be back in class with Lily?
Yep. I'm tired now.
She's so fast when she picks words, yeah. And Yashini's really good too. She's quick. Yashini won the vocab challenge. She's very quick with the vocabulary too, yeah? Yeah. All right. Donnie will probably be back in the next term too. I think I'll find out this week. Very good. Mimi Milo, I will edit, post it, and send it to you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.